Hey guys, welcome to our look back at week 5 in this 11th season of our Blood, Sweat, and Beers League. This is our special CO Week episode. CO Week, we have our CO Week visit this week, so that means we had our meeting last night, which means that this video is then late and I'm not very well prepared, which I guess that doesn't make that all that much different than any other week. But now you know why Wednesday morning, not Tuesday evening. So as we look back at week 5, a couple of blowouts. Nathan has his best start to a season ever. He's gone 4-0 twice before with some interesting results, mixed results. Most recently in 2016, he went 4-0, spiraled the second half of the season, ended up at 7-6, but somehow limped his way through the playoffs into the championship game where he lost. So he ended up second that year after starting 4-0, even though he barely stayed above 500 with his record by the end of the season. He did it again in 2012. The first time he did it was 2012. Slightly better record at the end, 8-5, and then ended up 4th, so he didn't do so well in the playoffs. I guess what that means is the 5-0 start is super exciting, but if history serves, he will quickly begin spiraling out, and over the next 8 games, we'll probably do something like 2-6. Would be my guess. Maybe that's the over/under. Maybe 3-5. We'll have to see how that goes. But awesome start to the season. The rest of us are jealous. 2 full games ahead of everybody. So you got the early season number 1 seed, which doesn't mean anything, but pat on the back, kind of exciting. Couple of blowouts. I think Gloop lost by like half an hour into the first game on Sunday. I'm not sure what happened there. Some of the big scores were back, which is kind of nice. Well, I guess except for Joey and Hoffman. Sorry guys. Combined, you guys would have beat everybody but Aaron. So that's kind of something, I guess, right? You guys could maybe combine your teams. No, that's not a thing. What else? Keith, with that roster move that you were so excited about, and then you didn't start any of the, what did you start? Lockett? I don't know. You didn't start Wilson. I know that, and Wilson would have won you the game. So awesome roster move, awesome acquisition, poor roster management. I don't know. But isn't it tough when you've got 2 quarterbacks and you're not sure which one to start and you're always starting the wrong one? Been there. Sometimes it's easier just to have a scrub or pick somebody up right before your quarterback's bye week. That way you don't even have to think about it. Just something for you to think about. Otherwise, I'd like to know why everybody is scoring mass points against me. I have the most points against in the league. It's not by a whole lot, but I'm the only first one to have broken 700 points against. So I appreciate that. Appreciate Nathan with his super high score last week and Aaron with his very high score this week, adding to my points against total. Very nice. Appreciate that. But we'll see. If we take a look at the statistics, is it Watson? Is it ESPN? I'm not sure who actually does it, but as we look at our running projection, I have dropped considerably from my number 1 spot somehow at the beginning of the season down to projected number 4. But John, you will be very happy to know that you are no longer at number 8. You are no longer in the basement. Joey owns that distinction. You are now projected to come in at number 5, which means you would actually make the playoffs. But we'll see what happens. We're not quite sure where those numbers come from or who calculates them or if they just roll dice and figure it out. But in any case, it's fun to look at and see if we can beat what the projection says. So enjoy the rest of the short week before week 6, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.